Hi, I'm Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation. Today in this video, what I'm going to do is describe to you the system that I developed for helping marriages, and you'll see that it's quite different from pretty much everything else you have found out there. Maybe it's because I was a divorce mediator before and I wasn't stuck in the psychological world of helping people. I don't know why no one else has come across what I think is perfectly logical. But I think it's very important for you to properly evaluate whatever system and method you choose to help your marriage so that you know exactly what you're getting into. This is no time for fooling around, you might say. Now there's a short version and there's a long version, and I'm going to give you the short version right now. And then I'll get into the longer version. It can take some time, but I want you to thoroughly understand my approach. So the short version is I used universal principles. I made sure that we were goal-oriented, that what we would do is address your marriage as a whole. I see the problems that you're having as symptoms that truthfully you do not know how to be married. I don't care how long you have been married. Marriage is something we're not taught, so we don't know how to be married. Also, another one of my strong premises is that marriage, when it's properly functioning, is going to be joyous. And that's been proven thousands of times by the people who have used my program. And so that's the only result that is acceptable. And I impress that upon the people who take the course, who are very, very happy just to get past the problems they're experiencing now and know. Another part of the short version is that my process is simple. Doesn't mean it's always easy. There are some difficult things, not difficult for you to learn, but oftentimes difficult for you to embrace, not because they're like lofty, complex ideas, but because we're victims of our own habits. So part of my system is to address you as an individual first, give you a true, full understanding of how your mind works, how all minds work, so you know what you're dealing with. Because really it's a battle. It's a battle between you, you're a soul, and your mind, which is driven by habits, which are oftentimes driven by the drive to survive, which is your body, which is biological. So we address that first. Then I explain the principles of marriage to you in a way that totally makes sense, becomes clear, and using the tools that I give you in the first part of addressing the mind and how you have to battle it and make it yours, you are able to bring your marriage to a nice place. And then the last thing that we work on is bringing your marriage to the very, very high level of happiness that comes from a joyous marriage. And a joyous marriage comes from love. So that's it in a nutshell. I've developed a process that you learn over the course of 12 weeks, and then you study it for the rest of your life, and you maintain it. Why the rest of your life? Because you have a body for the rest of your life, and your body is your biggest enemy. So you learn how to control the mind, taking that control away from the body. You learn the principles you need, and that's really it. That's it. So my work is all guaranteed. There's nothing about my work that can hurt you, which is really not the same as many other methods. It can only help you. I make it easy for you. We're a nonprofit. We start out by giving it to you for a 5-day free trial. And then you shift over to the paid part, and the paid part is guaranteed for 90 days. So it's a no-brainer. And that's it in simple form. That's my method. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video, and then I'm going to go into at length how I came up with the system, how I came up with the processes, what it looks like. And for some of you, it's important to learn. For others, what I've shared with you is enough. But we're going to make sure you really know what you're getting into so that you're very comfortable with it and you want to move forward. My whole goal is to make your marriage happy, if at all possible. It's very rare that we run into situations where it's not possible, just so you know. Now, if you want to share this with others, please do so. Please like it. It helps spread the word. And if you're ready for the longer version, I hope you go to that video. Thank you.